Welcome everyone. As you can see, we are playing realMYST. And thank you for tuning in. I'm Chan the Tech Man. And this is a little bit different than the MYST. As you can see, it's a little better graphics and just a lot different. And I won't need my keyboard. That's pretty neat. See how we can walk around here. Looky there. Water. There we go. And this one has a button in the back, it looks like. See what that does. Nothing right now. We'll find out at the end. I have it set to classic. So we'll see if I change it or not. Looky here, man, that's beautiful. Look at that. Let's see if we can, it's going to automatically go all the way. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Look at the rocks, the detail. Wish I could look right at the rocks, but it will not let me. But man, that's beautiful. Turn these on. I might switch that to the other. Just depends. It's not quite as easy as the original MYST getting around. Man, it is really beautiful though. Okay, yes, that's really good quality. I left you a message of the utmost importance in our 4-chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager and retrieve the message. And to make sure there's not too much noise, let's turn it down a little bit so you can hear me. Should be okay. Let's turn that on free roaming for a little bit. See what's up here. Use the arrows. Well, looky there. This is really pretty though. Let's take a picture of that. I forgot that I'm on Steam, this one, so it's Tiana, or Anna. That's what I think it's called. Tiana is his grandmother, artist's grandmother. Okay, now I got a little better view of that. See? Got an achievement. Okay, let's see if we can look down or up. Only probably when Okay, you have to use the arrows to move. Let's take some screenshots. This is really pretty. That's a beautiful screenshot right there. Sorry for all of that. You'll hear that. Wanted to get some though. And you count the markers, so that's really good quality. That's 3. Boom, take a picture of that. Not going to take too many pictures. No, I probably will end up doing it. I just don't like it picking up the noise. Let's go back to the other view. Let's try to see if I can get hang of this. Both are not perfect. It's 4. And MYST. Was it MYST 5? This gave me some trouble. It's not as good as the original MYST. Look at there. Be a good screenshot. And wow. No, I'm not going to pay for followers. There's 5. Six. And then here. Here. I'm not going to fool with those yet. And shows you what to do there. And this gets the power to the ship, but I am not there yet. That's 1. That's 7, and this is 8. So let's go and enter that in and see what the message is. Looky here. After that, well, do some reading. Seems like I've been doing reading today. And I think it was at 8. We didn't turn all of them on. I didn't turn all of them on. Just the ones I can get to. I like this clicky sound.
My love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine has one of our sons. I suspect Agamemnon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Let's see if it had sound setting. No. Seems to be a little low and the music is a little loud. And there's no appears to be no he said
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened.
he has to leave
It's
quickly.
hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed.
The books have been destroyed.
Catherine has one of our sons.
One of their
Suspects
sons.
Agamemnon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions.
Suspect
I'll find him,
Agamemnon.
Cirrus as well.
Did not come to conclusions.
I should
Could
have
be
known
serious
better
as
than to have
well.
left my library unchecked for so
He
long.
should have known not left his library unchecked for so long.
Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection.
Remaining
Shouldn't
undamaged
have to
books
use
placed
the
in
books until I return.
places
If you've
protection.
forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation.
Remember the tower rotation.
Don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it.
Erase
just to
that
be
message
safe.
after he viewed it. I don't know if you could hear that. It's quite low. But if I turn the volume up any louder, you won't be able to hear me. I wish you could adjust the voice volume. Well, want to get in here. I know because the books have been burned. Supposedly those are real books that he used. It's the Channelwood Age, Stone Ship Age, Cyanonetic. Let's see what this was. Mechanical Age. And I think it's the one I want to go to first. And sure, I will use this later. You can click on all of these. It's pretty nice. There was another book, had some stuff in it too, on MYST, and I don't remember which one it was. I think I checked that one. I want to read this one. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray, and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It houses many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills, which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post attempts of peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ship sailed away. The main city, the man continued to, I don't know what the word I'm talking about. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack, and the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He also said that it was rumored that 10 visitors from the attack, the enemy would 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started so long ago. It sounded like they finished it. I decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop this enemy's plan of destruction. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. I meet the remaining visitors today, and I have begun work on a plan for protection. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors begun construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I'm very pleased with their intelligence and their creativity, and is refreshing to see as they work on some small projects of their own. It has been over 4 months now, and construction is going well. My sons love the world except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times they wish the sky here were like the blue sky in MYST. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the three hills, which are now only islands due to a rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography. I began experimenting with on my visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for all of us. And then take a picture of this. That's the island. I guess when you turn, it goes to different sections. And a track of some sort. The black ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. Insignia of the black ships. Last night we had a small celebration of the old survivors, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned black to its original blue. The old man told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe I have begun. But first, I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease their pain, the pain of their bone ailment that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. And What do we have here? Let's see. Oh. Seems something is turning. See, when it's red, it's... Huh. And there's a red book. It's a book with a red page. Well, let's see what he has to say.
Why? Bring me a red page. I can't see it. I need a red page, you must. I beg of bring. I am serious. Give it up. There is one thing I must rescue. You must.
Well, Subi wants to bring him some more red pages. Couldn't hardly hear him. It's a blue book.
Serious? Are you? See you. Help me. Bring blue pages. Never. Pages. I must have the blue page. Bring them to me.
He was a little easier to understand, and he said he wants the blue pages. And let's see what that's... Good 3D. And the door opened, the bookcase opened, went down, and here's, it looks to be... What is a passage? Can't go around any other way except to go in here. Book. What do you see? Nothing. And the key is that. No, that's a time, so that would appear if it goes to something that has a clock. And you could see out, but when you get up here, can't see. Maybe it's a glitch. See if we could turn that maybe around a little bit more to see out what's. See if we can see. And then you're in a tower. Yeah, the other was, let's see if we turn it back around. Maybe it's a glitch. I assume the mechanical age would be. The gear. It might not show it as it looks like it's just a glitch. Let's see if we could see it now. I'm not too much worried about it because it's pretty sure I know where it's at, supposed to be. It's turning and going up. Now we're in the tower. See, you can see out, and let's see, it's just a glitch. Supposed to be, you look out to the, assume the mechanical age. But we have the key. You see no clock up there. So I'm assuming that there's somewhere will be a clock. But you know what they say about assuming. And let's see what this does. Oh, it opens the door. There's a clock right there. Well. It's a little wonky getting around that. And didn't it say 220? Should be 220, I think. Let's see. I'll check my picture. 220. So let's. It's off a little bit, but let's see if it works. Oh, you know what? The little hand's supposed to be 2. And that's why it's off, I guess. That's why it's off. It's a little closer now. They're not going to work. Huh. I guess what is it, 220? I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. 240. 240. That's why. Why I was thinking 220. 240. If you want to know why you have to raise these things up to get over there, well, water could be deep over here. Maybe he's afraid of water, allergic to water. And I would assume that's part of, you won't be able to get the door open until you raise that. And that was 221. Let's assume for this. So, what is this? Almost got it, didn't I? Oh, that's pretty quick. I didn't realize I'd get Gears Open achievement that quick. It's pretty nice to have achievements. I didn't realize I'd get that quick. That's pretty difficult. And that turns, so I'm assuming. But you know what they say about assuming? Makes a butthole out of you and me. And that turned. Yeah, that kind of looks like the other MYST game. Looky there. I like that video. And they look like they've updated it. Looky there. I like that. That's the different islands. Yeah, and looky there. I'm assuming I'm going to need a code, so I'm not going to mess with that. This probably comes down. Looky there. Oh, looky here. Let's go here. What up? And probably one of the kids. The boys. King. Huh. Did you do anything? Can't see. I like that. Well, I don't want to click out. That changes shapes, doesn't it, or something? And there's a red page. Serious. Your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they'll listen to me. Regards, Akanar. So this is Sirius's room. Let's make sure there's nothing else. So I think we want to go out this way. North. I'm sure I'll need that later on. It's west is the sound. I don't know what that would be, but let's go Cowbell to south. Let's see what okay. Let's see if he got one for this other. Oh, we heard the sounds. There's that. Let's do that again. That is west. Chime north. The weird sound is west. Cowbell is south. And that is east. So we'll just have to remember that. And then there's a page. Ooh, that's What was that, a snake? And let's go back around over. Should have just went around through the other way. Let's see what this is. Okay, I did something because that's a line and it's red, so let's see what that is. And we have a elevator. And you know in Myst, when you see an elevator, you go up. You go at it. Assume we're down. Oh, looky here. Something. Let's figure this out. You hit the middle, I assume it's going to go in the middle. So I can get to that. And I assumed right. And huh. Oh, that's not right. I'm going to hit the lower down again. Cowbell. Still a cowbell. Still a cowbell. And that was for the north. See if it's a different one. It's a different island. Should have just went around the other way, but I like doing it the hard way. It is a different island. And probably assumes the west. Look at here. That. So we'll need that. Let's go. I guess it don't matter. It's the same length. It's a cowbell. That'd be south. I don't know if it's I think it's the same one. Let's check it and see. I think it's the original one we was on, but you don't know. It might not be. I can't remember. I need to go check it again. Cowbell is south. And that is another island, so good. No, it's not. It's the other, that's the original one. So you don't want cowbell. Let's check this. I can't remember the map. So, let's see, cowbell, probably need to go another one. Go this way, I think. No. Probably want to hear the, let's see. Oh, I forgot. Let's see. I think that's the right noise I want to get. Because that is the other. And of course, I go the wrong way again. And this is the right sound. And I'd assume it's what I want. Need a cowbell to get back. Turn it again. I believe I need a cowbell. Nope. Nope. I think that's what I need. Let's see. Always wrong for some reason. Getting out of here. Ugh. And let's put those symbols in I got. That's the first one. Nope, 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 nope. And no, not quite, almost. Let's use that. Doesn't look quite the same, but let's see if that's it. It is. That symbol, the second symbol isn't quite the same, but it's upside down. And there's a MYST book. So let's go back, get the pages. Maybe. And I think I get the red one. We know where that's at. is in here. And let's go back around out. What's that do? I got a feeling them noises will be used for that age, so I'm gonna have to go back and listen to those before I get to that age, so it can be fresh in my mind. Take a picture of that. And let's see, be the red one.
You've returned. Thank you for bringing the red thing. You must continue to help. My name is Sirius. I beg you to find the remaining red pages. You must read. Release me from this book, which has become. Bring. I need more red pages, please. Beg. Don't waste time. Look. Don't touch. Brother. My brother is guilty. And I wrongfully imprisoned. Bring the red page to me.
And now I'm gonna go get the blue page. And this night here, I like that. It's beautiful. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That is absolutely beautiful. To get the blue page. Then we'll be done with this mechanical age. The right room, and from the left side. I think you go out this way to get out. I can't remember. Seemed like it was brighter when I got here.
I'm Achenar. My brother, I beg you. To be complete. Always blue pages. Listen to him. Now listen to my brother. An egotistical fool and a liar. Bring me the blue pages. Not the red ones. Don't bring the red ones. I implore you. I've been wrongfully imprisoned. You must I will have my retribution. Please bring me the blue pages. Pages, please.
There we go. We got a page of each. And I'm going to take a picture of that. That's beautiful in my opinion. And thank you for tuning in. I'm Chan the Tech Man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell. Get notified when I become live. Like this video on my channel and share it on your social media. And watch all my other ones and like them. And my website is chansmith.me. It's CHANSMITH.me. And go there, and there's a link to my YouTube channel on there. As the videos I've put on my YouTube channel will stay on there for forever until YouTube gets shut down. Where Twitch and others, Facebook, the videos they're harder to find on there, and Twitch they only stay for 2 months. Your streams, so I encourage you to go to the YouTube to watch them, and thank you for tuning in, and keep watching my realMYST and all my other videos. And let me save this. Okay, that's how you save it. That's where I'm at right now, so thank you, and until next time.